Yo, so this was actually suggested by my man Wolf from Surf King. So shout out to him. He encouraged me to do these little recap videos of the weeklies to kind of break down the concept of each week's song. So I'm on week 3. I just dropped My God yesterday, produced by Juice Bangers. I got to give a shout out to Aiden Moore. Aiden Moore is the one that gave me the concept and encouraged me to do a joint about being an independent rapper. I wanted to tell that story and tell that journey and to show the journey of being an independent artist, to put in work and to grind and to put out music and to travel. That's where the concept comes from. And so the opening couple lines is, I just want you to know, on this one, I'ma keep it candid, feast the famine. I've been high, I've been damaged, I've been low, I've been stranded. I would never change a thing, hoping I can seize the day. All I'm really left to say is telling the story in a positive light. I think I wrote that part last because I wanted to tell it from a hopeful standpoint, which is where the hook came in, the My God. But I wrote that part because I wanted to still show the side of pain and struggle and hurt, because being an independent artist, being an entrepreneur, it could be a very lonely process. And oftentimes, like, channeling the negative emotions in a productive way, in a positive way, helps me to process, but then also helps me to make better art. It's like when you're in a cushy place, sometimes you don't always make the best art, but then when there's trials and there's drama in your life and you're feeling challenged, that sometimes actually creates better art. So it's this weird dichotomy of like making music and making art, and making content to make a better situation for yourself and your family, to provide for yourself, but at the same time knowing that out of trials and tribulations actually comes beautiful art. And so those couple bars is from there. And then I said, I'm an independent artist, so what that really means, if I don't do shows, I don't really eat. Yo, like that's real. Most of the money that I've made the past 2 years I've been full-time has came from doing shows, has came from touring. And that's a huge chunk of the income to build sustainable living for yourself. And so I haven't been doing a lot of shows. So financially it's been tight. Summer and winter months are usually tight because there's not a whole lot of shows going on. And so we just came out of the winter. December, January are specifically the 2 toughest months. And so we just came out of that. And I'm in a place where if I don't do shows, I don't eat. But I'm super excited to be doing shows. Like, I'm getting back on the road, which is another encouragement to all of you guys. I'm coming to a lot of the cities where there's fans. Specifically, I'm going to be in the Seattle area. Obviously, I'm doing San Diego. I got shows coming up in Toronto, May 26th, New York, May 27th. I'm in Boston. I'm in Dallas and working on the Houston show right now. So, man, if you're a supporter, if you're a fan, and I'm coming to your city, come out to the shows. Los Angeles, June 9th. I'm trying to do San Francisco or Phoenix. We're working on it. Come out to the shows, buy a ticket, buy a VIP ticket, come out, buy some merch. That's the easiest way to support, bring some fans with you. And that's really, really, really real, especially with things changing with streaming, people not buying music as much. People are still buying music, and I'm thankful for everybody that buys the music, especially those of you guys that buy the music directly. But yeah, come out to a show, man. So rest of the songs, if I don't do shows, I don't really eat. Don't you get confused. I'm not here. I'm not trying to complain. Because it's been 2 years since I worked the day job. My God. The whole point of this whole song is I wanted to write it from a place of gratitude and not from a place of being negative and complaining. And I know in the past we've done songs like Showbiz, and we've done shows like On the Road, and they kind of have a negative slant. And I wanted to make this song more from a place of gratitude and just being humble and thankful that God has given me this opportunity and He's taken me this far. Because it's been 2 years since I worked the day. My job, look at my God. My God, would you look at my God? And then again, I'm reflecting. I remember not too long ago when I used to beg to perform. Now I'm getting paid. That's almost the norm. Rocking coast to coast. Never seen 2 cities that are the same. And my mama thinking maybe that I'm insane. Maybe I should get a stable job again. So, my mom, love my mom, but your mom wants what, your parents want what they perceive as best for you. And my mom's always kind of like, man, like maybe you should just have a stable job, stable income. And I did a lot of that, as I transitioned into being a full-time artist. I kind of did both for the longest. And I was just like, nah, like I'm good, no way, mama, yup, that's all right. Up every night, like all night. Feeling like I finally cracked the code, getting some paper you cannot oppose. Wisdom is proven by what she had chose. I was so broke that I almost implode.
did, but I didn't. So that whole sequence, you know, like I feel like wisdom, you know, the scriptures say that wisdom is proven by her actions, that I made decisions in life as well as in music that have gotten me to this point. And I'm just happy to be making some money. And I feel like I finally cracked the code of this whole music thing. I've been at this for mad long. I feel like I haven't figured it all out, but I feel like I figured out how to work my thing, and I'm figuring out how to work my thing, and I'm grateful for that. And there was a time where, dude, I was extremely broke. Me and my wife got married, struggling. We had $45,000 in debt, student loans, car notes, just a lot of stupid decisions, man. And we're not broke anymore. We're not rich, but man, God is good. You know, I'm full-time with the music. My wife doesn't have to work a job. And I think telling that story is also hopeful for other people to hear. I'm not telling these stories in a way to boast or to brag. I'm telling these stories as hopefully means of inspiration and motivation for people.
I was so broke that I almost imploded, but I didn't. If I only knew then, but I didn't, would I have listened?
You know, it's that whole thing, like if this version of me came back to the, you know, the version of me from 15 years ago or 10 years ago when I was just starting out, like would I even listen to myself? I don't know. I was a pretty prideful, arrogant knucklehead, you know, at that age. I don't know if I would have heard me back then. Would I have listened? Who knows? I'm just happy to be doing some shows. I'm just happy to be doing my job, a full-time rapper, feeling so odd. And then he goes back into the hook, you know, kind of just reflecting, giving praise to God.
My God, would you look at my God? My God, would you look at my God? Keep providing. No need to be eyeing me like I'm any different. I'm just being who I am, yeah.
When you become successful and you're not having to work a job or you're not having to struggle, all of a sudden people start looking at you different, and it becomes a little bit of resentment, and it comes a little judgment, it comes a little envy. And I'm just telling people, like, don't look at me like that. I'm the same guy. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and I've been doing it long enough where it's finally starting to pay off, the persistence, the dedication. And then the second verse is,
I'm going to do shows in some of my favorite places. Guess you could say Seattle and Boston, making me feel so anxious in a good way.
And you know what, that word anxious, I remember as a kid, anxious meant like excited. It meant like happy. And then all of a sudden the word switched and it went into like anxiety and depression. And when I say that a lot, I wanted to make it clear that, you know, in a good way. I'm being anxious in a good way. I'm anxious to go see Seattle and Boston. I'm really looking forward to seeing familiar faces in Toronto. So I love going to Toronto. Shout out to my brothers from Role Model Records, Chopay, my man Sola. Good dudes. I'm looking forward to seeing them. Looking forward to seeing the love in Toronto. Toronto always shows love. They got me feeling like I'm breaking out of the Matrix. Where can I go? New York, where all my people doing rap just for sport. If you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. So I'm feeling really good that they're showing me support, right? New York, another one of my favorite cities to go to. New York's always showing love, always showing support. And everybody that I meet there raps and they're nice. So it's like, yo, these are the rappers, and they're all super dope, and they're all super gracious and super kind, and they're showing me support.
New York, where all my people doing rap just for sport. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. So I'm feeling really good that they're showing me support. City never sleeps, so I rockin' on the east. Take it on down south, all the way to H-Town. Few places stay down like my home. Left to do shows, hate being gone for the left.
Now I gotta pick up my sister-in-law for work. So I just dropped my sister-in-law off. She works at Chick-fil-A, by the way, which is why I love Chick-fil-A. That's the greatest. Won't you agree? But yeah, it just talks about, you know, I love to travel, I love to go do shows, but ultimately I love being at home with my family and hanging out and reflecting about that side of things and my God being good in that area. So hopefully you enjoyed my God, Mr. Weekly, third weekly. See how many I can do with these. I'm gonna try to do as many as I can. I'm trying to go at least to the end of the year. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let me know if doing these little recaps where I break down the song is helpful for you, gives you a little bit more insight. And I'm going to continue making these, man. So shout out to everybody rocking with me. Shout out to all the followers, all my people on the superphone who gave me good concepts and ideas. If you want to drop a concept, an idea about a future weekly, you can do that. Leave a comment in this comment section and let me know what other song ideas you got. So love you guys. Peace.